I encourage you to go to the website that you see on the screen if you can find it, if you want to read Putin's speech that he made after Crimea voted to secede from Ukraine and to become a part of the Russian Federation. And again, I renew my complaint with sloppy journalists in America who did not have the integrity to simply post a link. I mean, good grief. If the man is making a compelling argument, at least let people hear it. Because I guarantee you the leaders of America and the leaders of Europe and the leaders of the European Union, the leaders of NATO have read this speech. And Putin, as much as none of us may like it, made some very compelling arguments. Let me show you one more and then show you where he's wrong. He said, thus we see that the overwhelming majority of people in Crimea and the absolute majority of the Russian Federation's people support the reunification of the Republic of Crimea and the city of Sevastopol with Russia. Now this is a matter for Russia's own political decision, and any decision here can be based only on the people's will, because the people is the ultimate source of all authority. That's actually not true, but it's clever that he did it. That's French Revolution nonsense, okay? The ultimate source of authority is God, his law, not the voice of the people. That's a French Revolution lie, which ended in massive bloodshed. But let me tell you something else that I think is at play here. And we're going to have to watch this as the years unfold. Russia has massive oil reserves and is the major supplier of gas, all right, including heating gas, for natural gas, for all of Europe, all right? Again, I show you this map. Look at these pipelines. Look at who is getting their gas from Russia. So quite literally, Russia has Europe over a barrel. And China and Russia are seeing fairly eye to eye on the situation with Crimea. China and Russia resent that all oil is traded in dollars by international treaty. They resent the power of the dollar on the world stage. And I would not be a bit surprised if the backstory or some of the undercurrents here have to do with currency, with money. And Putin made some comment the other day, almost offhandedly, about that they would deal with currency issues as they saw fit. And the simple matter is that America deals with fiat money, all right? America deals with fiat money, money created out of thin air, all right? It's called a hard currency, but it's really not. Russia's ruble is considered weak, and it was really an act of kindness to let Russia into the G7, thereby making it the G8, the group of 8, the economic powers of the earth, some of them. But if Russia and China and maybe some other one or two oil-producing nations that have enormous political and economic clout, if they say, we're going to create a new currency to buy and sell oil, buy and sell silver and gold, the fiat American dollar, which is in part propped up internationally because of oil, because all oil is traded in dollars, we could see a disastrous devaluation of the dollar. So we don't know what the future holds. God knows. And we also know that God will change his mind, according to Jeremiah 18. If we'll repent and do what's right, God will bless us. If we forsake him and do what's wrong, he'll bring chastening on us. We don't know what the future holds, but I can easily predict this. On the world stage, Russia and China and Iran are going to be a part of that equation. And sadly, because of our departing from the ways of God and the ways of justice and righteousness, and because of our fear in not dealing with nuclear-armed Islamic states, there could be some pretty tragic and horrific days in the future. This is the Voice of Resistance.